Alex noticed over the following weeks that Marie's behavior seemed to be gradually changing, and he began to wonder if this change in dynamics, instigated by her, might have put their relationship at risk. He asked Paola to take Gabriella out one day, and when Marie came out of the shower in the late afternoon and entered the kitchen, she found 2 glasses of wine poured and a nervous-looking Alex saying the words no one wants to hear, "Dear, we need to talk." She trembled upon hearing these words, staring at Alex, unsure of what he wanted. She sat down, picked up the glass of wine, took a small sip, and waited for Alex to say something, but he didn't. Finally, feeling nervous, she asked, "What is it, Alex?" "I don't know. We're here because I also want to know." "What do you mean?" "I've noticed you. I've known you and lived with you for more than half our lives. What's going on?" Alex, and tears filled her eyes. Alex looked at her, unsure of what to think. All the possible scenarios raced through his mind, and he couldn't bring himself to believe any of them. She finally composed herself. "Alex, I know I promised we would grow old together, but I won't be able to keep that promise." Alex was frozen, his thoughts slipping away. All his focus was on what she would say next. "I'm leaving, Alex." "Where to?" he asked incredulously. "From this world." Alex felt himself fading. He grabbed the glass and downed it in one go. "Alex, I felt some lumps in my chest a while ago, so I went for some tests. I hadn't been feeling well. Unfortunately, I'm one of those cases where we found out too late. The doctor said I could undergo treatments that might prolong my life a little, but that would only delay the inevitable. I chose not to. Prolonging life in suffering and making you suffer. I rather go when I have to go. The tumor has metastasized, and I have only a few months to live at best." Alex tried to convince her to try something, but Marie was resolute in her decision. Paola was inconsolable when she found out that night, as were the rest of the family and friends. Alex left work immediately and spent all his time with her, along with Lisa, Paola, and the rest of the family whenever they were available. Little Philip almost moved into the house, which became permanently filled with people. In the following weeks, Marie's physical condition noticeably declined. This time, it was her daughter who moved in, never leaving her mother's side, with James appearing to spend whatever days he could at the house. When Marie could no longer walk, she stayed in bed, always with a nurse, Alex, Patricia, and Paola by her side. Eventually, she fell into a deep coma, and knowing that the end was near, Alex called the whole family and close friends, Fernando and Lisa, gathering everyone in silent vigil around the bed. Marie suddenly woke up, took a deep breath, sat up abruptly, looked at Alex with a desperate expression, and asked him, "My dear, beloved, forgive me. I forgave you a long time ago, my love." "Go in peace," Alex replied, tears streaming down his face, though with a tender smile. She looked around and said, "I love you all." And she lay back down with a smile, as if she had finally found peace, exhaling for the last time. For a while, Alex felt lost. It seemed he had lost the strength to fight for anything. Paola watched him with concern, and since he hadn't approached her since Marie revealed her illness, she simply stayed by his side, caring for him, understanding his pain, which she shared. But one day, as he was lost in thought while little Gabriella played in front of him, he felt her come up to him, give him a hug, and say, "Mom, Marie told me that when I see you sad, I should give you a little hug and tell you that she is watching us from heaven." Alex hugged his daughter back and broke down in tears. He noticed Paola watching them and pulled her into the hug as well. In the end, Marie had given him everything, even the continuation of his life that she had already brought to him. He looked at Paola and said, "Sorry if I've been absent. I miss her so much." "I miss her too, my love," Paola replied. And Alex looked at her, surprised to hear those words for the first time. Then he simply said, "I love you too." Finally, he took a deep breath. Continuing to live was the only way to honor her memory. And it was what he knew she wanted him to do. The end.